have some kind of rules that they've been able to make. I mean, our rules have become like this, folks. The stack has become humongous because there's all kinds of loopholes for asshole cocksuckers in Wall Street and, you know, politicians to not abide the rules. All kinds of folks are in jail for the same shit that they do, people. But guess what? There is a lot of loopholes that smart people that go and read all this shit can find and not be a part of the fucking system. They live outside the law because they are pawns. They are the ones that run the system. Make them irrelevant, people. Take your power back. Start getting things back to where you have the power over it. You control your power to the house. You control the water to the house. It doesn't matter if the electricity goes down, because guess what? You have a battery backup system. You have power panels on the wall or on the ceiling. You have wind turbines. You can have small little wind turbines that sit on your roof that actually run your whole house. You know, I'm not saying in today's market where Americans leave all their lights on and their TVs all on and leave the fucking AC going when they're at work and all of this, you know. But you can take care of all of your energy just through one wind turbine, depending on where you're at.
7 miles. Keep right on I-75
Solar can do it. If you've got a fast-moving stream in your backyard, guess what? That's free energy. You can run your house on that. You can even have water if you can have that fast-moving stream. It just happens to be higher than your house. You can figure out a way for that water to go to your house without even using a pump or well. You know, it can be gravity fed.
Keep right on
That will
north.
take away some of the pressure, but we'll say, for instance, your shower. If you want better pressure on your shower, what you do is hook up a pump for your shower. Now you've got better pressure on there. That pump is going to be more energy efficient.
0.8 miles.
Ooh, am I going the wrong way? Hold on a second.
59B. On right. To I-285 west.
Alright, so doing what you can to provide means to feed yourself, provide your own electricity, your own means of transportation. Say your job is only 10 miles away. You know, there's no reason for you to not have an electric car at this point. You know, they're starting to make electric cars pretty damn cheap. If you are capable of running your route in less than 100 miles a day,
on right.
you don't necessarily need... Hold on. What am I doing? Okay, I'm going the right way. You don't need to have a gasoline-powered motor for doing these things. If you have a, you know, I would even venture to say it's better to get into a diesel car. If you have an awesome, say, Volkswagen diesel, and you've got that for, say, long trips, you know, cross-country trips, you want to go and visit the people out there in fucking Utah.
Keep right onto I-285
drive your ass out there to Utah in your Volkswagen Jetta diesel hybrid, what have yous, and get you your 100+ miles per gallon.
Right onto I-285 west.
You can ride around
in 0.2
Atlanta,
miles. Keep right onto US
drive
41.
to your job in electrical vehicle. You can, believe it or not, have all of the power generated
right
on top
US
of your
41.
roof. There's so many different things that you can do and start spending your money on in order to break away from the system, to become free. A free human being, a sovereign individual that doesn't have to answer to government tyrants. Just so everybody knows, the whole gun thing, the gun issue in this country, has zero to do with hunting. The Second Amendment was not written so people can go out and shoot deer people. It was very much written so people can go shoot out tyrannical governments. That's exactly why we have the Second Amendment right. That's why your government wants so desperately to take it away from you, because they are tyrannical at this point. Hillary Clinton is going to be a tyrannical president. I promise you. Donald Trump is going to be a tyrannical president. They don't want people with means to defend themselves from tyrannical presidents, tyrannical governments. Think about it. So what you want to do is take the fucking money and all of the guns away from the people. You have no means of creating your own wealth. You have no means of defending yourself. If you have all this GMO food, then you can spray all of the fucking crops with all of these pesticides, so everything dies in the community except for your GMO crops. Guess what they're doing with all of these chemtrails and what have you? You don't think that they're gonna start dropping bombs of motherfucking, you know, pesticides on places? And guess what? They're gonna have a stranglehold on the markets for the food because they have all these GMOs that are created to withstand those chemicals. That's the problem with GMOs, people. They're not fucking up your insides because they're GMOs. Human beings are GMOs. I will get into that later on in life, later on in another video, but human beings are GMOs. There's nothing wrong with GMOs per se. The problem with GMOs is it is a marker. Every GMO crop is sprayed with Roundup pesticide. That fucks your shit up. It makes it to where your, you know, bacteria that's supposed to break down your food and you get energy from, it kills all of that shit. The same bacteria, pesticides and shit that it's killing on plants, guess what? It's killing it in your insides because they never get all of that stuff completely off of your food, off of your corn, off of your wheat, off of your soy. Guess what? The majority of food in the shelves of the supermarkets are today. It's wheat, corn, soy, all GMO shit. That's why they've been fighting so hard to not have GMOs labeled. It's because it's going to mess up their control of the food industry, their food markets. So you're not going to have food and control of the food. You can't have control of the banking system, can't have control of the energy markets. How are they going to keep this show going, people? So get on board. Start taking care of yourself. Stop being sorry as fuck, yo. Get the fuck out there and start educating yourself. There's something called the internet now. Anything that you want to learn, you can learn. You don't even have to pay for a college education. ITT has all of that shit on for free on the internet now. Believe it or not, anything you want to know, you just spend the time going out there searching for it. You can find the answers, people. You can find the answers to anything that you can possibly dream up. All you gotta do is stop being sorry as fuck. Stop watching Dancing with the Stars and fucking American Idol and shit. Get off your ass and start educating yourself. Trying to figure out how. Stop saying can't. I can't do this because I'm not allowed to. Fuck that. If you're a free and sovereign human being, you're gonna go do that shit because you're a free and sovereign human being. You're not gonna do it because you're told no, because Big Brother says you can't fucking do it. That's nonsense. Act like somebody that is from America. Americans are strong. They're individuals. They're sovereign. That's what this country was built on. That's freedom, people. You need to start looking at it. 2365. Thanks. On right. Have a nice day.